Baby, my name is Ross Mandell. Welcome to the show today. I'm coming to you live from Mammoth Studios in Boca Raton, Florida. I'm coming to you uncut, unfiltered, unedited, uncensored. I'm definitely unrehearsed. And I am still. I'm under arrest. Wow! It's so exciting to be here. I can't tell you that I missed this whole experience. Last week, I flew to New York at the request of my attorney. That's correct, my criminal attorney. And we spent days and hours on end just in a little conference room going over documents and going over testimony and going over the computer stuff. And it was like, people say to me, you have such a glamorous life, Ross. I wish I could come back as you. You don't want to be me. Not now. I mean, let me just say, it's not easy being me. But I will tell you that after spending 5, 6, 8 hours with the attorneys in little rooms, pouring over nonsense, I come out on the street and I'm on Madison Avenue, Midtown, in New York City. And I just got to say, I lived there my whole life. But since I've been gone, when I go back, it's like magic. It's like a zzz. There's just electricity in every block. You walk a block, there's restaurants, there's bars, there's theaters, there's a zillion people. The next block, you got a movie theater. You got everything. It's just every single block, square block, is almost like a whole town. Many of you live, various parts of America, various parts of the world. And it's like you got a whole town in every square city block. And of course, it's built up. Now, I have to say that with the exception of the fact that it was cold and dark, and for some reason it was unusually windy, woo! Every day I walk 30, 40, 50, 60 blocks. I mean, round trip, 60, 70 blocks. I mean, every 20 city blocks is a mile. But the wind and the cold, I will say, it's quite invigorating. There's an expression, people say, I felt like I was alive. Halfway through the walk, you wish you were dead. I mean, hoofing it in New York City. In the state of Florida, I haven't walked so much in 6 years that I walked in 5 days in Manhattan. What does that tell you? I mean, that's just a crazy testament. But the excitement. And I'll say that I came back and I had a meeting. I sat down at lunch on Las Olas Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale with 3 alpha males. It was like 3 bulls in a pen, snorting and hoofing. It was really something. And it's good to be back. Mammoth Studios in Boca Raton, Florida. I mean, it's got to be 72, 75 degrees out today. Sunny, a little breeze. I mean, oh my God. Knowing I come back to Florida makes that New York experience amazing, I just got to say. Now, I just want to touch on a quick little subject. I haven't seen you guys. You haven't heard from me for 10 days. In those 10 days, I've been on national television twice. Jesse Ventura, Conspiracy Theory. What'd you guys think? I thought I was pretty good. I think I killed it. And it was a pretty interesting show. And the questions a lot of you have, I just got to say, someone very dear to me, he says to me, how'd you know where those guys were having dinner? When you and Jesse busted in on them. I'm just going to say, it's television, everybody. And what an experience. The other day I was interviewed by a gorgeous Russian lady called Larissa Prosniak from Corporate Profiles. You can see the interview on my website, on my Facebook page, rossmandell.com, Ross Mandell, SSL. What an attractive lady. Get that dark hair, light skin, that Russian accent, and everything else, a well put together woman should have. And so I've been out there What have you guys been doing? It's just been a whole lot of fun. I thank you so much for your support, for your love, for your well wishes. On my website, you can vote. Is Ross innocent or guilty, or you're not sure? You know, for all of you people that say I'm guilty, you know, fuck you. Please, I'm innocent. I'm telling you. I'm looking you straight in the eye. And you're going to see that's true very soon. Now, there's some ground to cover here because I saw some funny things in today's newspaper. You know, firstly, there's a poll that various services did in regards to sex. It seems that everybody's having a lot of sex today. Well, almost everybody. You know, unfortunately, they didn't poll me. I would have brought the average down. But it seems that there's just a lot of sex going on, unprotected sex. And what I love today is they talk about 17%. That's 17% of all Americans have sex at the workplace. I go for that. That's for me, you know. Sex in the workplace. I find that unbelievable, 17%. I've been coming to the studio now for a year, television studio in BOCA. Where's the sex? You know, if there's 10 people in this place working and 1.7 of them technically should be doing it, right? You know, it's like one full person and 7/10 of a person. You know, there's all kind of freaky shit going on. Now, the last time I had sex in the workplace, I got married. That's true. Mrs. Mandell and I met at work, and we did it. And now she doesn't work, and I'm out breaking my back. So, if you're a woman, have some sex in the workplace, especially with your boss. It makes sense. Am I crazy? But I just got to say, I saw that. It was so cute. I met my wife at work. She came to work for me. Beautiful, young, 16 years younger than me. I know what you're thinking. The guys are like, baby. And the women are like, uh-huh. Uh-huh. A sick puppy that guy is. Yeah, well, not that sick because I married her. And we've been together now, happily married. Most days. For 12 years, and that's one of God's miracles. Now, something that was hysterical to me. I mean, just hysterical. In today's paper, it seems that Snooki, yes, Snooki, from the Jersey Shore, is having a birthday party this Saturday. She's throwing herself a birthday party. Who cares? Snooki, I mean, it's a big deal today. The Jersey Shore, they're getting 6.5 million viewers a week. Is that crazy? I mean, you know, if I could do it all over again, I would have got a house in Jersey. Slum a house on the shore. You know, I could do all that. And, you know, she's had a lot of offers. People to pay to sponsor her birthday because it seems that the Snookster is happening. And we should be comforted by the fact that she has chosen Lifestyles to be her sponsor of choice. Now, Lifestyles, for those of you that don't know, is a condom brand versus Trojan and Ramsey's. You know, I remember these things from when I was a youngster. Lifestyles brand. Snooki is now a spokesperson. She's a spokesperson for Lifestyles brand condoms. She's pitching. She represents safe sex. I mean, is that hysterical? Snooki. She made her fame by banging everybody in Jersey and then getting punched in the face. Now she's being sponsored by, you know, condom brands, and she's a spokesmodel for safe sex. And you know, when I see Snooki and I first got to look at this girl, I was like, whoa, whoa. You know, she does represent safe sex because, you know, I'd rather have sex with my hand, either hand, any day of the week. I mean, guys, girls, she's not hot. She's not hot, and she's not attractive. And, you know, she's perfect because, you know, when I see Snooki, the last thing I think about is sex. I know, I think about ratings, and I think about how much is she getting for this party. And, but, you know, power to her. Power to her. This is America, and we stand for, you know, we're the land of opportunity. We stand for these kind of things. You know, capitalism, let the buyer beware. Watch Jersey Shore at your own risk. We've talked about the situation. I'm a big fan. He's a funny guy. Snooki is, you know, she's fat. And she's not hot. And she irritates me. She has no lips. And she's not even Italian, you know. I mean, for all of you that think it's an Italian thing, she's not even Italian. She's like Eastern European. I just want to say what a privilege it is to be here today. I miss chatting with you guys. It's hard to get started, but once I'm going, I'm going. I don't want to stop. But unfortunately, I'm running out of time. You see, we got to watch the time. We're working on a new brand. I'll leave all that out. My name is Ross Mandell, SSL. I got a website, rossmandell.com. I have personal email. I mean, you guys you're killing me with some of this stuff. Ross@rossmandell.com. You know how many guys want to go public? You know how many brands I got on my email? Keep sending them in. Keep sending them in. I'm only about, 2 weeks behind, but I'm working and I answer each and every one personally. Personally, each and every one. I'm on Facebook, Ross Mandell, SSL. It's so good to be back in Boca Raton, Florida. You know, I miss New York. I can't wait to get back, but there's no place like home. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.